Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Peterborough Sports Football Manager career, where today we have ourselves probably another 6 games. We have currently placed in 22nd after our first 6 games. We've got 5 points out of them. 2 draws and a victory are what make those results what they are. And let's go straight into it. As you can see at the moment, top goal scorer is Manish with 2 goals. Highest average rating is Connor Johnson at 7.02. Most assists is Dan Lawlor with 2 assists, who we now hate after that last game. Well, not the last game, but the 2 games before that. And then we have most player of the match awards is Josh McCannum and Ryan Fryatt, who have both got 1 each. And Connor Johnson, who has 2 yellow cards with the most yellow cards, and we have no red cards at the minute. So let's get into our next game, which will be against Blythe. Right then boys, here we are for our first game of today's episode against Blythe. As you can see there, 3 losses, 2 draws and a win to our first 6 games. They've only got 5 on there, so I don't know what their previous ones were, but apparently we're odds on to win this game against Blythe, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. We're starting off on the front foot so far, with Fryatt, the man on the ball at the moment. Nicholson plays the ball through to Manish, who bags the first goal at the first attempt of the game. 1 minute in, and we are 1-0 up with Manish, the man who bags it. He has now scored 3 goals for us so far this season in this, what will be the 7th game. That is not too bad for a team that's playing as poorly as we are at the minute. Right, chance from the corner, whipped in, and it has been given as a penalty. There is not a chance we are choosing Lawlor for taking that again. It's going to be going to Crawford. 100% I'm going for Crawford this time. Right, here we go for the penalty. Crawford steps up to take it. I should have probably put Manish on it if I'm being honest, but he's going to take it and he has bagged it. No chance that the keeper was saving that one. Crawford makes it 2-0 in 30 minutes, half an hour. And yeah, that is the reason why I haven't put Lawlor back on that one. Right, the end of the first half, we have looked very, very good on the ball. As you can see, dominating the possession. We are double the amount of shots, and we're actually getting decent shots on target in this game as well, which is even better. Right, first chance of the second half comes 10 minutes into it. So far, not a lot in terms of stats has happened in this second half, but that is a massive, massive mistake, and Manish has managed to come through and make it 3-0 against Blythe. Absolutely tragic there from the boys at the back. The keeper and the defender get mixed up. He loses possession of the ball, and Manish runs through, takes the goal, and there we go, his second. Let's see if he can get an hat-trick. Another chance, Lawlor whips the ball in, it gets turned away, and now they're on the attack of Blythe for the first time that we've seen this game, and it's easily collected by Elsom. Let's see if we can get ourselves on an attack to make it 4, as Johnson plays the ball up to Crawford. He loses it, and again it's come back to the keeper. Fryatt now to bring the ball forward. Ball over the top to Manish to get a hat-trick. No, saved by the keeper. Right, another chance for us to get something. That was a tragic throw-in. And now they have a chance to bag themselves their first goal of the game if they can. Big challenge by Jones. It's played back, and now we have won the ball. That's going to be a second yellow, and O'Donnell has been sent off. Well, that red card made no difference at the end of that game. We still managed to get a 3-0 victory. A goal from 2 goals from Manish and a goal from Crawford today seals the victory, and a 3-0 victory is what we get. And after that game, boys, we have moved up from 22nd to 15th. That is beautiful to see. And there you see Manish gets himself a Player of the Match award. Very well done. A beautiful performance from him that game. Right, so we've got the draw for the second qualifying round, of the FA Cup. So let's see. We'll go into the draw and see what we can get. Hopefully we can get at least someone that we can deal with. What are we doing? Hold on, speed. We need to change this speed because this is going to take ages. Speed 3 times. Start the draw. Let's go. We don't want to be messing about with it. So, Chorlet, play. I don't know. Oh, we got. Hold on. What the hell was going on here? We've got Royston against. I don't know who. Let's see. We've got Royce against Natwich. Next. I might have to skip through this, advance it, because this is going to take ages. Hereford against Gainsborough. Got Thurrock against Farnborough. Scarborough against Thornaby. We have Enfield Town against North Lee. Hendon against Hemel Hempstead. Okay, the first league side that I've seen, I think. Bamber Bridge against Stowmarket. Next, we have Hyde against Tamworth. Stourbridge against Matlock. Warrington Rylands against Telford. Bath against Herne. Bishop Stropford against Saltash. Got Farsley against Saffron Walden. Darlington against Yorkshire Amateurs. Tunbridge against Wantage. Dover against Canvey Island. South Shields against St Ives. Whitby against Felixstowe. Braintree against Marksky. Billericay against Swindon. Ashton against Warrington. Rushden and Diamonds against Congleton. Banbury against Belper. Salisbury against Met Police. Chesham against Bracknell. Rushall against Stalebridge. Welling against Wingate and Finchley. Ramsgate against Concord. Margate against Tiverton. Taunton against Stoneham. Boston against Baseford. Hythe against Oxford. Corinthian Casuals against Hayes and Yielding. Aveley against Ibsfleet. Dartford against Bowers Pitsea. Cray against Yate. Leiston against Norwich United. Southport against Lancaster. Alfreton against Morpher. Stratford against Stafford. Western Supermare against Willand. Nuneaton Borough against Chester. Colville against Bedford. Kempston against Flyd I think. Hornchurch against Hastings. Hartley against Lewes. Blyth against Ilkeston. Merith, I think that is, against Woking. Dorchester against Chelshunt. Brentwood against Poole. Folkestone against Beaconsfield. Bradford against Malvern. Needham Market against Alvechurch. Dortwich Hamel against Haringey. Penistone Church against Spennymoor, I think that might have been. Gilsley against Redditch. Slough against Kings Langley. Eastbourne Borough against, I didn't see who that was. Weymouth against Hanwell. Brackley against Radcliffe. Alverton Colliers against Kettering. Gloucester against Horsham. Biggleswade Town against Hedensford. Colsherton against Chelmsford. Truro against VCD. that one. Kingstonian against Bognor Regis. Harrow against Gosport. Plymouth Parkway against Hampton Richton. Buxton against Liversedge. Havant and Bideford or Bideford. Leamington against Hitchin. Kings Lynn against Bromsgrove Sporting. Micklova against Kidderminster. Cinderford against Peterborough. So there is our side that we're playing. St Albans against Potters Bar. Barwell against Curzon Ashton. Lancing against Hungerford. Chippenham against Winchester. And that is the draw for the second round of the FA Cup. And yeah, we have ourselves our second round fixture, where we are going to be playing Cinderford. And here we see we've got a couple of team of the weeks. We have ourselves Friar and Manish both in the team of the week for this week. Not too bad from the boys. Decent turnout expected for our game against Brackley, and we are actually second best, but we have better form at the moment apparently. Oh, no, we don't. They have better form than us. They've had 3 wins and a draw, 1 loss. We have 3 losses and 2 wins. Hopefully, we can carry on getting 3 points. And here we go against Brackley, ready for the game. Won our first game of the episode. They have a lot better form than us so far, though, as you can see. But hopefully, we can put in at least a decent performance here, like we did against Kings Lynn, who are still, actually they've lost 1 game now, but Brackley only a couple of places above us, so hopefully a decent performance here could send us a little bit higher. Right, first clip or highlight of the first half comes the way of Brackley as they come forward into the box, and it is 1-0 to Brackley. Rooney is the man that scores the goal, I think. Yes, it is Rooney that scores it. I'm guessing that might be the one that used to play in League 2. But yeah, it's poor at the end of the day. Bates plays the ball in. Fryer flicks it up, trying to clear it, and it's straight onto the head of Rooney, and we're 1-0 down. And it's another chance now for Brackley as they ping the ball forward, but it's only in the way of Fryer. Nicholson, to try and get us back level, tries to ping the ball in, doesn't work. And now a chance for them to still come forward as we've not managed to take the ball yet. Fryer back up the field, but again not into the way of one of our players. Gash has the ball, switches it out to Crawford, who's into the box, and it's a terrible effort. It's well over the bar. Chance for Brackley from the free kick, and it's over the bar. And another free kick for them, whipped into the box, cleared partially. Rooney has it. It's played back. This is probably going to be the last attack of the half as it's played through, and it is wide of the post. And that's how the first half ends, boys. A 1-0 lead to Brackley so far. Rooney getting the goal. Disappointing from Fryer at the back. But hopefully we can get a little bit better movement out of the next half if we can. Right, here we go. First attack of the half. We're managing to play the ball around nicely. Crawford has it, plays it to William Lowe, and maybe, Nicholson off the bar. We still have it. Crawford back into the box, but cleared, and that is the end of that attack. But we have another one. Lawlor to Crawford. Crawford out wide to William Lowe again, and that was poor. Lawlor again on the ball. Can we try and get another attack out of this one? Fry it over the top to Gash, and he has not done good enough. Right, another chance for us to come forward, looking like the more dominant side at the moment. As I say that, we have lost the ball. Managing to win it back though. Fry it over the top to Gash again, and this time he manages to bag it. Fryer is absolutely killing it up front. I'm sorry, he is absolutely bagging it. Fryer up front, shall I say, from the back, pinging these balls over the top, is actually killing it, and Gash is the man on the other end of it this time, and it is back level. Right, another chance for us to try and get ourselves in the lead this time. We have messed that one up. So, a chance for Brackley now, maybe to try and get themselves a goal. It is collected again for us to try and come forward. A little bit of congestion in the middle, but Williams low, killing it at right back at the minute. Pings a ball in, not great. Crawford flicks it back in, and Gash, I think he might have... Yeah, he was offside. I thought he might have been. I got a little bit happy because they added the score on there. But to be fair, it's very, very, very close. One more attack to come our way. Fox pings it upfield. Doesn't really work out for us. So it's now a chance for Brackley to try and get themselves back in the lead. As they have it on their right-hand side. The header just wide of the post. Right, here we go. Another chance for us to try and get something. McCannum. Oh, decent effort, but saved, I think. One last attack for us. Lawlor to whip the corner in to try and get us our last minute winner. And we've done it. It's Richard Jones who has managed to bag the goal to make it 2-1 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Look at that. Lawlor whipping the ball into the box. Headed by Jones. You can't really see the goal, so you can't really determine what happened there. But it's a win. It could be, and it is, another W to Peterborough Sports. We've finally started to get ourselves in the action. Gash getting a goal, Lawlor getting an assist, Fryer getting an assist, and Jones bagging himself the goal. What a performance after going 1-0 down. Thought it weren't going to be our day, but we managed to turn it around very well in the second half. And after that one, boys, we've moved up to 10th in the league. That is not how I would have expected this league season to be going after the first couple of games. I'm not going to lie to you. 8 games and we've got 11 points. And player of the match this time has gone to Richard Jones. So, yeah, he banged that game, got an 8 rating, got himself a goal to win us the game. Smashed it, lad. Another 2 players of ours in the team of the week. First one was Lawlor and the second one is Richard Jones. So yeah, well done to them two. Right then, for our second game today, we have against Banbury, who are 3 wins and 2 losses to their name. We are now... Oh wait, no, that was us. 3 wins and 2 losses. They have 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss to their name. Currently sat in 4th, and if we manage to get anything out of this game, that will be a very positive sign. Let's get into it. Right, first chance is looking like it might come to us as well. Nicholson whips the ball in, but it is saved. Ball smashed upfield. It's looking like it's going to come back their way anyway for us to come through on another attack as Gash plays the ball out to Fox, and again it's probably going to be a whip into the centre. Is McCannum wide of the post. Right, and that's the end of the first half, boys, and look how well the defence are doing today. Not a single shot at goal from Banbury so far. We've had 8 shots with 3 on target. Not really had much apart from that opening clip. We literally haven't had another clip since then, so hopefully we can build on that in the second half and maybe grab ourselves the lead and the victory. Right, first chance of the second half. We have ourselves a ball into the box. It's cleared to Williams Lowe, who has just banged a finish and a half from the start of the, well, 10 minutes into the second half. I said we needed to start being more clinical at half time, and the right back is the man that's done it. A beautiful finish into the near post, and he has been one of the very best players of our season so far. Another chance for us. Lowe whipping the ball in, not quite working out. Richard Jones picks it up, back to Lawlor for another chance for us to come forward. McCannum to Jones again. Fox plays it to Fryer, out wide to Nicholson. Nice little neat passing play, and Manish has got round the back. He was probably offside. He wasn't offside. That's a 2-0 lead to the boys. Fryer, was it? Fryer pinging the ball over? Of course it was. That man is a G, and Manish bags himself his 5th goal of the season to make it 2-0 against the side in 4th. And here we go, another attack for us. Nicholson plays it to Jarvis. It's spread inside to Manish, who gets challenged from Brown, and it's a straight red card for him. Right, chance for Banbury to try and get themselves a goal back into this game just before the 90th minute. 87 minutes in, and they are in. Yeah, that was 100% going to be a goal all the time. But he was offside. He was, yeah, he's miles offside if that's him. Yeah, what the hell was he trying to keep himself in line for? Jesus Christ. And that is full time, boys. A absolutely astounding performance from the boys today. 15 shots at goal, 6 of them on target. They had 3 shots and only 1 on target. Amazing defensive display today. And Fry getting another assist, Lowe getting a goal, and Manish also bagging himself a goal as well. What a performance these boys have just put in against the side that started the game in 4th. And as you can see here, boys, after that we have gone to where are we? That is our league table. Where the hell are we? Oh wait, we must be higher up. Hold on, boys, we're up to 6th. We're in the promotion charge. We're only 1 place behind Banbury. We're now in 5th. And we are somehow, after literally about 4 games ago, we were in the relegation zone, 22nd place. We are now, after 9 games, after our 3rd game of today's episode, 2nd game, 3rd game? Is that our 3rd game of today's episode? I don't know. I think it must have been our 3rd game of today's episode. I'm sure that's only our 2nd. I don't know. Well, anyway, after 9 games, we're up to 6th. Can't complain at that. And William Lowe is the man that gets player of the match, and I'm not surprised because that man so far this season has been very impressive on our attacking display from right back. Right then, so for our first game in the FA Cup this season, we have Cinderford, as we were about to go in for now. Hopefully they're putting another decent performance. As you can see here, 4 wins and a loss to our last 5 games. All of a sudden picked up massive amounts of form, literally over just changing the style of play. We've changed it from I think it was positive to counter to tiki-taka, and we've nearly already scored in 2 minutes. And it's another corner. Lawlor to whip the ball in, and it is headed clear this time, and they will try and bring the ball away. No, it's come straight to us again with Fryer to Manish. It's inside, and Gash makes it 1-0 to the boys. No, he hasn't. Manish or no? Gash must. He's not offside there. Please tell me that was not offside. And here we go, another chance for the boys. It gets blocked straight away, but it's going to come straight back at us anyway. Fox over the top, not quite working out that time. It's going to come straight back at him though with Lawlor. No, this is just ping the ball each end at the minute. This is more like a rugby game. As Lowe gives the ball away. Could Cinderford get themselves their first attack of the game? Not yet so far. As I say that, they're through. Quinn making it 1-0 to Cinderford. Out of nowhere, we are 1-0 down. Literally out the back of nothing here. We got disallowed a goal at the start, which I don't think was offside. And we are now on the losing end of this game at the moment. This is a little bit of a shock for the boys. Right, another chance for Cinderford. And we've managed to collect it with Crook this time. Let's see what he can do. Ball played through. Fox to McCannum. Now Nicholson on the left hand side. It's played up, and that was another poor ball this time. They can now come on the attack again. No, we've got the ball back. Manish plays the ball through. Gash ain't being denied this time. It's 1 apiece to the boys. Literally 6 minutes or 5 minutes that lead lasted to Cinderford. And Gash wasn't being caught offside this time. Turned on the afterburners after a beautiful pass through from Manish. And he's managed to bag it. Let's go. 1-1. Right, here we go. Cinderford absolutely blast the ball and just absolutely mince themselves there, but Fox to Nicholson plays it inside to Lawlor. We'll just knock the ball around at the back at the minute. Now it's with Nicholson again, plays it out wide to Fox. Again, just keeping the ball nicely, looking calm on the ball. Ball played out to Nicholson now, and there we go. It's 2-0. Gash with, not 2-0, 2-1. Now, Gash with the goal, his second one of the game. Nicholson with a beautiful piece of play. Little 1-2 between the boys in the middle. And then it's a bit poor defending from the keeper, but Gash has made it count, and it's 2-1. Another attack for us to come forward to try and confirm the lead in the first half as it gets played into Gash again. It's now a chance, and McCannon with an absolute beautiful shot there. We have got a corner out of it, which Lawlor's going to whip in. It's cleared, only to Nicholson though, and it is, okay, claimed successfully by them. Lawlor, that is the end of that attack apparently. Right, corner for us to get another goal just before half time. Whipped into the centre, not worked out. McCannon has lost the ball, and that is a free kick, but nothing come of it. And that is half time, boys. A 2-1 lead. Technically, Gash has a first half hat trick because I don't believe that first goal was offside. But even so, we have dominated that first half, even though they took the lead. It's just looking very, very good for us so far. As you can see, we're dominating the possession, dominating the shots and shots on target. So yeah, just keep it going in the second half, boys. Right, chance here for us to whip the ball in. Williams low, gets it in, but it's headed over the bar. Right, another chance, free kick. Lawlor plays it, and McCannon gets the ball taken off of him. Now a bit, okay, not a counter attack. Nicholson straight through the centre, but puts the shot wide. It's a corner, whipped in, and there we go. Manish bags himself the goal this time. It's 3-1 to the boys. Only 8 minutes after the second half has started. Richard Jones, went for that, but Manish bags it. And now a chance for Cinderford to come forward at the start of this. No, lost the ball again. McCannon, Fryatt plays the ball through. Manish has it now. Hopefully Gash can get himself a hat-trick here, but I don't see it happening at the moment. Cinderford to come forward now with one of their very few attacks of the game. Fox plays it off to Fryatt again. Up front to Manish. He plays it off to Gash, who keeps the ball just into Manish, and it's wide of the post. Right, ball played over the top. Williams low is the man on it. Jones to Lawlor. McCannon now low again. Lawlor, shall I say. Back to McCannon, spreads it out wide nicely to Crawford, who we've not seen much of in the last game, in the last few games, but he's played a beautiful ball into Gash there, who bags himself his hat-trick for the game. He already technically had it in the first half, but he's done well enough to bag himself, not let that get to him, and bag himself an actual hat-trick now, and it is 4-1 to the boys, a clean sweep of a performance. And that is full time, boys. Look at that for a performance. Only 4 shots to them, with 2 of them on target. We had 27 shots with 9 of them on target. We really should have done a lot better, realistically. But Gash getting himself a hat-trick. Manish getting himself a goal and an assist in this game. Nicholson getting an assist. Lawlor getting an assist. And Crawford also bagging himself an assist. And yeah, a nice little comfortable 4-1 victory for us in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup. And after that, we have been awarded 3.37k for winning against Cinderford in the FA Cup, which is quite big for a side of our size. And also, Michael Gash gets himself a player of the match. He's 36-year-old, but he managed to bag himself the hat-trick today. Well done to him. Right then, so Peterborough Sports attracting interest amid takeover rumours. There's a newly promoted Peterborough Sports are circling, with one or more interested groups believed to be preparing offers. A club source indicated that while no formal bids have been made, chairperson Grant Biddle would be willing to entertain the proposition. Okay, we could be getting taken over, boys. And we also have the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. So let's see what we have in this one. Let's go with start the draw, and we'll skip through it all ourselves because it's a lot quicker. St Albans against Harrow. We've got Tamworth against Banbury. Bidford against Weymouth. Royston against Curzon Ashton. Truro against Slough. Enfield against Gloucester. Spennymoor against Redditch. Stourbridge / Matlock against Blyth. Ibsfleet against Hayes and Yeading. We've got Cheshunt against Hemel Hempstead. Brentwood against Hungerford. Salisbury / Met Police against Worthing. Kettering against FC United. Welling against Kingstonian. Bishop Stortford against Chorley. Chippenham against Bracknell. Tunbridge against Folkestone. Boston / Batesford against Stratford. Buxton against Bradford. Eastborough against Hartley. Bamberbridge against Telford. Scarborough against Kidderminster. Whitby / Felixstowe against Kempston / Flide. Leamington against Warrington. Braintree against Margate / Tiverton. Bath against Hythe. Leiston against Chester. Hereford against Peterborough Sports. That is a big game. Oh shit. Billericay against Concord. Colville against Kings Lynn. Western Supermare against Dartford. Darlington against Rushden and Diamonds. Taunton against Dulwich Hamel and Haringey. South Shields against Bracknell / Radcliffe. Hemel and Hampton and Richmond against Farnborough. Cray against Dover. Chelmsford against Hornchurch and Hastings. Needham Market against Farsley. Biggleswade Town / Hedensford against Southport. Alfreton against Russell Stalebridge. And that is the draw for the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. And we have a very big game in the third qualifying round against Hereford. Currently 13th in the National League North. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult one, I think. And again, we have some more players. Only one, William Lowe, in the team of the week. Right then, so our next game is going to be against Darlington, who have won 2, lost 2 and drawn 1 in their last 5 games. We are on a 4-win streak, 4 wins and a loss in our last 5. So we are looking very good at the minute. In 6th place, they are down in 19th. But hopefully, another decent performance today. Let's get into it. Right, first chance of the game so far is coming in the way of Darlington by the looks of it, as it gets played out wide and Rose takes the shot. It gets saved. Right, another chance coming to Darlington here. We have managed to intercept, but they have got the ball back. Easily intercepted again by Jones. It's now with William Lowe. Lawlor once more gives it to Manish, who loses the ball again. At the moment, not looking great here against Darlington. They do look like the better side as of right now. As it gets played out wide, Felix plays it straight through to Kelly, who has hit the post there. And we've got it clear, but it is going to come straight back at us with Darlington with a throw. Manish has not managed to get his foot in there, and it's another chance, but over the bar. Right then, another chance for them to come forward, but we have managed to take it off. Crawford to charge down that right-hand side. He gives it into Manish, but played over the top to absolutely nothing there. Right now, our side looks very much to be struggling to break this side down as Crawford comes forward. It's with Williams low. Now Jones plays it to Lawlor over the top to Crawford. Dinks it in, and Gash somehow hits that over the bar, but it is deflected for a corner. Low to Lawlor, to whip it in. Not the best of crosses. McCannon has got the ball out on that right left-hand side. Whips it in, and still nothing comes of it. And that is the end of that attack. That is the end of the first half, boys. We have not looked great so far. It's been a very difficult game to break them down by the looks of it. Only 3 shots at goal and 0 on target. We have had more possession, but Darlington definitely look like the better attacking side at the minute, if I'm not going to lie. Here we go, back underway for the second half, and the first clip is just as it kicks off for the second half. We've managed to take the ball back with Nicholson, loses it straight away though. Ball over the top, we've managed to take it back, Gash to Nicholson, it's spread out wide to Fox. Could we grab our first goal of the game with Gash playing it to McCannum? Lawlor out wide to William Lowe again, and there it is. Crawford manages to bag the goal to make it 1-0 after, like I say, the first half looking like Darlington were going to take the lead. They've not managed to make the chances count, and Crawford has come through with Williams Lowe providing the assist, and there we are, 1-0 up. Let's go, boys. And here we go. Have we got a foothold now? It's looking like as that one gets headed just over the bar. Right, chance for Darlington to come back level, and they've done exactly that after a massive mistake from the keeper in goal. Has managed to come out, missed the claim of the ball, as you can see here. Doesn't even try and claim it, and it goes straight over his head onto Wheater, and it's 1-1. Right, here we go. We have picked up the action with Fryer pinging the ball upfield as he always does. They are coming straight back at us, and Nicholson is going to get a red card here. That is poor from the boys. We need to keep the same mentality, and hopefully we can just ride it out. I'm hoping. And that's full time, boys. Literally after the red card of Nicholson, nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. Apparently a very poor performance from Gash in this game. But a goal for Crawford and a assist for Williams Lowe again. It was a poor mistake by the keeper which cost us their goal, but a draw is still a draw, and a point is still a point at the end of the day. It's better than what we could have had. I'm happy with that. And after that game, we have dropped down to 8th. But at the end of the day, with the side we've got, I don't think we're doing too bad in that situation. And Nicholson has only got a 1-match ban. We'll just confirm and leave it as it is. But yeah, not great realistically. And here we are for our next game against Alfreton. Apparently they are the favourites to win this game, but we'll have to wait and see. And again, it's straight from kickoff into the first clip. We nearly managed to get the ball back with Lawlor there, but he does give it back away. At the moment, we have managed to go 1-0 down straight off the kickoff, 30 seconds in, and Reed is the man that has put Alfreton in the lead. That is poor play from the boys, not having a touch on the ball to start this game off. Ball straight through the centre, and poor defending at the back, and we're already 1-0 down, so we best be turning this one round. It's another chance already for Alfreton, and it's pinged in, and Reed nearly gets himself a second. First chance for us as Lawlor pings the ball in. But it's going to be a counter-attack here for Alfreton to come back forward. Why did our defence drop off there? And luckily that one's over the bar. And that's half-time, boys. A very uneventful first half, apart from that first minute where Reed managed to put Alfreton in the lead. But we have started to get a foothold in this game now. As you can see, a lot of possession has gone our way. We have had a lot of shots since then as well, but not many on target. So the boys need to improve up front. Right, chance for Alfreton to come back forward. It's pinged into the box, no one there, so William Lowe can now bring it away. He didn't decide to do so and gave it to Crook, who's pinged it straight back in the possession of Alfreton again, where it's played into the box, and it is a second goal for Matt Reed, who has made it 2-0 now to Alfreton. Not good enough at the back today at all. The boys haven't been at it at all. Attacking wise they haven't, defensive wise they haven't, and that is poor from whoever was defending that. I don't know if it's Fryer or Jones, but it's poor either way. Right, ball pinged up for another chance for Alfreton. We've managed to get the ball back, and again we've lost it. Don't know what's up with the boys today, but it's not looking good, and it's a Reed for nearly getting his hat-trick. Right, another chance for Alfreton to come forward. Good challenge, but we've only literally pumped it up to them to come back at us. It came straight back up our end though to Crook. Now can we get an attack to sort of launch something of trying to get ourselves this point back, because this will be our first loss in quite a while, to be fair. Fryatt pings the ball up, but Manish has managed to get on the end of it and has managed to turn it into the back of the net. Our top goal scorer for the league so far, or in the season so far. It's a messed up touch from the centre back, leaves it straight for Manish, and he's managed to pounce upon it and get us back into the game. Let's hope we can count on that. Right, another chance for us. McCannum has played the ball in, and it is going to be it's going to be a penalty, boys. Can we get ourselves back level? We're going to choose Gash to take this one. Or Crawford, because he bagged the last one, didn't he? Let's go for Crawford and see if he can put it in the back of the net. Let's hope that he can. Come on, lad. Can we get it back level with this one? This has to be the penalty. We can get it back level. If we miss this, it's going to be a defeat. If we win it, what the hell is going on here? If we get the goal, it's going to be a level drawn game after a game we should have lost. And he has managed to bag it. Crawford, with his 4th goal of the season, has managed to bring us level in the last closing minutes of the game. Beautifully done. Come on, lads. And that is how the game ends after going 2-0 down in the first half. Well, no, just at the start of the second half. We managed to pull it back, get ourselves 2 goals with a lucky penalty decision where Crawford put it away, and it's 2-2. Let's go. And after that point, we have dropped down a little bit further to 9th. But I'm proud for the fact that we managed to come back from 2-0 down. And we've now gone 5 games undefeated. Blythe being the first one, Bracknell getting the second win, then Banbury with the next victory, and then 2 draws following that. But hopefully we can pick that back up in the next one, in the next game, and the final game of today's episode. So here we are, with Hereford being our next game. It's not actually going to be our final game of the episode, because it's another FA Cup game. So we'll go this one and another one after this. Hereford, as you can see, we are currently 5 games undefeated. They are in the same league as us. I think they're about 13th or 14th at the minute. Let's hope we can get a victory. And a free kick to start the game. Lawlor standing over it. Can he hit it in? Yes, he can. Go on, lad. 1-0 up in 4 minutes from a free kick. Lawlor has bagged the goal. Beautifully done into the side netting. Beautiful finish there from Lawlor. Just what we needed. And another chance. Lawlor whipping the corner in. Gets cleared. Johnson to Williams Low. Out wide. Well, tried to. It's come straight back to him though anyway. Gonna whip the ball in, does so, and Manish gets himself his 8th goal of the season to make it 2-0 in 17 minutes in the 3rd round of the qualifying for the FA Cup. Keeper got his fingertips to it, but not enough for Manish's shot to be saved. Another chance for us. Williams Low pings it in, and Manish just over the bar. And here we go, ball cleared from the Hereford goalkeeper, and it came straight to their man. A chance for them to get into the box. They've done exactly that, and that was a blazing shot. What the hell? And there we go, boys. That is the end of the first half. A 2-0 lead. 13 shots and 5 of them on target in this game. We've had 65% possession. It has been clearly a very one-sided first half so far. Right, chance for us. Lawlor to McCannum. Plays it out wide to Fox. Fox takes the shot just wide of the post. Right, Fox to play the ball to Nicholson. Whips it in, and Manish gets himself his 9th goal of the season and his 2nd of the game. 3-0 to your boys now. And Nicholson with a beautiful cross. Manish with the header. And yeah, clearly this man is absolutely banging it with his headers at the minute. Right, chance now for Hereford. Clears the ball upfield, but it came straight to our man in Johnson. Williams Low to Crawford. Crawford carries it down the right-hand side. Brings it back to Lawlor. I would have played that personally out wide to Williams Low because he was in a better position. It's now probably going to be a first, and that's another tragic effort from Hereford. And that's full time, boys. A 3-0 victory. 24 shots, 10 of them on target. 66% possession by the end of the game. Manish getting 2 goals, Nicholson getting an assist, Lawlor getting a goal, and Williams Low getting an assist as well. And yeah, honestly, so far the boys seem a lot better in the FA Cup than they do in the league, I'm not going to lie to you. And after that, we get another 5.62 thousand to add to our bank account after that third round win. And also, Manish gets another player in the match. He is killing it this season. Right, so now, boys, we have the fourth round draw. Let's get straight into it and see what they have for us this time. It's going to be very, very difficult now, because I should assume it's going to be some of the bigger boys in here now. As you can see, Scunthorpe's already in there, but Chorley is the first side being chosen. How did I do this before? Oh, there we go. Scunthorpe, Boreham Wood against Alfreton, Salisbury or Worthing against Weymouth, Torquay against Cray. We have Southport against Boston/Stratford, Welling against Maidenhead, Southend against Chippenham, Flid against Telford, Dulwich Hamlet, shall I say, against Dartford, Scarborough Athletic against Kings Lynn, Leamington or Warrington against Solihull, Wealdstone against Tunbridge, Bath against Working, Darlington against Altrincham, South Shields against Wrexham, Slough against Aldershot, St Albans against Ebbsfleet, Hampton and Richmond against Bromley, FC Halifax against Chester, Chelmsford against Eastbourne or Hartley, Buxton against Gloucester, Braintree against Dorking, Blyth against Gateshead, Notts County against Curzon Ashton, Barnet against Farsley, Kettering against York, Oldham against Spennymoor, Dagenham and Redbridge against Hungerford, Banbury against Eastleigh, Chesterfield. I knew it was going to be us. Something gave me the sense that it was going to be them. As soon as Chesterfield popped up, I just had a feeling it was going to be us. And Maidstone against Hemel Hempstead, Concord against Yeovil, and that wraps up the draw. And that is not a game I am looking forward to, if I'm being honest, lads. Just before we go into our game against Telford, it says Peterborough Sports chairperson looking to step aside. Newly promoted Peterborough Sports are believed to be the subject of a takeover bid, according to a report from 23. Peterborough Sports chairperson Grant Biddle is looking to sell the club, and a local investor could be in line to take over the near future. Right, fair enough, boys. Bit of pressure when we're going straight into the game today. And here we are for the final game of today's episode, where we are playing Telford, who have got 3 wins and 2 draws to their last 5 games. We have got 4 wins and a loss to our... we've got it's the opposite way round completely. But Telford currently in 6th, we are in 9th, looking to make a improvement and get back into that promotion charge. Right, first clip coming towards the end of the first half. It took a while, not many chances in this game so far. Been a game that's clearly been played in the middle of the park at the minute. Lawlor, passing the ball around nicely are the boys. Lawlor to Johnson, who smashes the ball upfield, loses the ball in the process. Now Telford to come forward, pings the ball into the box, easy clearance, but that shot comes wide of the post. And another chance literally before the end of the half. Williams Lowe has just smashed the ball up the field. Young has collected it in goal for Telford, and it's gone straight through. Allen has made it 1-0 just before the end of the half, literally 20 seconds before the 45th minute, from a ball straight over the top from the goalkeeper. Don't know where the 2 defenders were in that situation, but it did not matter, as a little cheeky dink from Allen puts the ball behind the keeper. And that is where the first half ends, boys. A 4 shots to 3 shots. We've had more on target. Their only shot on target has been the goal so far. It's been, like I say, a very dead game, as you can clearly see. Possession, we've had 63%. Ruling the possession, but not doing enough with it. Just need a bit more attacking prowess in the second half. Right, first chance of the second half. Lawlor standing over the free kick, trying to do what he did in the last game, and it's saved from the keeper this time. Lawlor to whip the ball in from the corner. Whipped in, but gets cleared. McCannum loses the ball, and that's the end of that. Right, another chance for us to come back forward though. Johnson plays the ball forward, loses it once more. And so far, Johnson, what I've seen of him, not doing too great. And it is a foul from Williams Low. And it is going to be a penalty for them to make it 2-0. And it's exactly what they have done. Oswell with the goal. 2-0 to them now. And it was always going to be a difficult game against one of the promotion chargers. But at the end of the day, we should probably be doing better in this situation. And yeah, not great from the boys today. Right, chance for Telford to make it 3. In the 86th minute. There's not a lot we can do about the situation now anyway, I wouldn't assume, as Moore plays it in, and it has been turned in. Gibson with the goal, and it is tragic from the boys today. A 3-0 defeat is going to wrap this one up, I should think, unless they manage to bag another one. But so far, by the looks of it, they've just been very clinical with their finishing today, and we have not had a lot of shots in this game at all. And that is full time, boys. It does end 3-0. As you can see there, only 6 shots in this game that we had. 4 of them on target, just not clinical enough. They had only 5 on target and bagged 3 of them. So it just shows that they were just that little bit more clinical today and better when they were coming forward, even though they didn't have much possession at all. And after that game, the final game of today's episode, we are down in 13th, unfortunately. Telford have moved up to 5th after that game. We need to get back into that good form again. And at the end of today's episode, we have... we're a C+ rated at the moment. The board are delighted with the positive atmosphere in the changing room. The board are pleased that the team is currently on course to reach the first round of the FA Cup, and they haven't actually got any criticisms of us at the moment. At the moment, as you can see, Manish top goal scorer with 9 goals. He's also the average highest rating with 7.27. Dan Lawlor has the most assists with 4. Most player of the match rewards is Manish with 2. We then have most yellow cards is Dan Lawlor and Caden Lowe. I would have assumed that was Lowe because Nicholson, because he seems to pick up a lot of yellow cards. As you can see, he has picked up 1 red card as well. But that is where we're going to end today's episode, boys. At the end of the day, we're playing a lot better than when we started. We just need to improve off that last game. We'll be going into the FA Cup qualifying 4th round next against Chesterfield, who are a league above us at the moment. So it's going to be a difficult one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Look, I ain't doing no talking, but I'd be on her knees, she gon' take this wood cause she doing no stalking. Provoking, mean I like no verbal. Standard, don't trust me, I'm bringing out trouble. Me and bro will suck on the block trying to stack up these peas, making it double. Look, I ain't doing no talking, but I'd be on her knees, she gon' take this wood cause she doing no stalking. Provoking, mean I like no verbal.